Use it to pay tribute to Captain Khizer Khan. Do you have any objection? We readily agreed to that. That tribute was prepared and they sent us the link. We looked at it, we liked it. They said we will use it for our convention. Do you have any objection? Which parent will have any objection when their child is being praised and presented to the rest of the world? A few days after this, they called us again and they said, would you like to come to the convention and say a few words? But you have only 3 minutes, because that will be the night when Mrs. Clinton will be accepting the nomination. So please, if you wish to come. So we sat together and we decided that there will be lots of criticism if we appear there. But we decided to go. We still hadn't decided what we are going to say. Our children, other 2 sons, told us that be careful, there's going to be lots of criticism. What motivated us to go there and stand there and do the things that we have done and we continue to do is this. Whenever Razala and I would go to our friends' home, visit with them, our relatives' home, visit with them, their small children, 5-year, 10-year, 12-year, 18-year-old children will come to us, say, Uncle, we know you're a lawyer. Is this true what Donald Trump says, that we are going to be thrown out, we will be banned from this country? We don't know any other place. This is our home, this is where we are born. Would our parents be sent back where they came from? Will I be allowed to attend and finish my elementary school, my middle school, my high school? What is going to happen? So we would console them and tell them that do not worry about these. This is political season and these things, but small children would remain concerned and worried. Their parents would tell us they don't eat properly, they don't sleep properly, it worries them, they are not able to do their homework as they used to. That was the moderating factor, because my son passed away in 2004, so we had kept our grief, we had kept our sorrow private within the family. But this was the time it was very important for us to hearten young men and women, Muslim young men and women, to make sure that they hear the message that this is all nonsense, this is un-American, this is unconstitutional, and no harm will come their way. That is what made us go there, that is what made us speak to the convention. The rest is history, you know that. And I want to share something else as well. Not only that we have received the reception after speaking at the convention from the Muslim community all over the country, we have received equal and more positive response from the Native American community. They, award after award, ACLU, other organizations, other communities, Jewish communities, Christian communities, people of different faiths have invited us to come and speak. We wonder, even now we wonder, what have we done? What have we said that had been received so well by all communities? As I mentioned earlier, last night I was at a very large gathering of Arab American Muslims and Christians and Jews. There was a 2-table full of America's judges currently serving on Court of Appeal, district courts. I had a private conversation with them, and they said, they answered this query that we have in our mind: what have we done? What has made it so appealing to all communities? And that was that you have reminded us the values of the United States. And hate is not value of the United States. Therefore, we are so grateful, and you are continuing to receive this reception of what you have said. So, waving of that Constitution or showing that Constitution wasn't just waving pieces of paper or a gesture. What it was a reminder to the rest of the country the values, the foundation of the United States, which is equal dignity. Once you become citizen of this country, you have exactly same rights the people who founded this country. You have no less rights. And there is no distinction between you and the other citizen of this country because of your religion, because of your ethnicity, because of your personal background. You have exactly same rights. And as I mentioned, when I read these cases and these provisions and these amendments of the Constitution, I can only think of two concepts of Islamic jurisprudence: Haqqul Hurriya, Haqqul Karama. These are my concepts. My forefathers, thousands of years, have been writing on these concepts. These are our concepts. Why wouldn't I be so passionate about these concepts if those are written in the Constitution of the United States? Therefore, I answered your question in a long-winded way, but I wanted to share some information. Any other question? Please ask, don't hesitate. If something is on your mind that has troubled you, that has bothered you, it's a personal. Yes, sister.
Mine is pretty simple. So how can I be active in government?
Well, there are various ways, depending on your capacity, depending on your place in your own life. You don't have to abandon everything else and just be active in politics. Not at all. Whatever you can afford. If you can afford time, call the office that is in your precinct. Whichever party you feel like, or whichever candidate, tell them my name is such and such and I want to volunteer for attending your office, spending some time there, or putting some letters in the envelope, as simple as that. Most of the political parties, most of the candidates in their offices operate on volunteers. Last night, two senators from Michigan were there, and there were two congresswomen as well. They all said that the remarkable contribution that Arab American community of Dearborn, Michigan makes to run their offices, answer their phones, is remarkable. They only have one person that is hired, the director of that office. The rest are all volunteer. So you can volunteer to do the political work. You can volunteer in an organization. It doesn't have to be the political party. For example, ACLU, American Civil Liberties Union. There are many other organizations like that that you can volunteer to do your work. And they will welcome your time, your effort, so whatever you can do, but do participate. Did I answer your question to some extent? Good. Yes, sir.
I think in this country we need a head with a vote. The vote is there, but nobody is there. Means you have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, even أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم من سورة آل عمران واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا. اعتصموا, stay fast in the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all of you, with one another. This Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling you as a Muslim or Muslim. واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا, be separated. It's against our deen. Then the explanation says you are here, we say them to million Muslims. This will be because to collect ourselves in one house and one leadership. This is our vote, inshallah, will be here